really slow intro, but hi!
Hey!
You can do a lot better. There's a lot of alcohol, I know. Yes! So, welcome to ComeDnD!
Yeah!
Your host for the night. My name is Mackenzie, and tonight's ComeDnD is all about love. And I'm up here by myself, and I don't want to be alone anymore, you know? This is something I've been wanting to do for a while, okay? Is there a Sid Foltz in the house? Sid Foltz? Are you here?
I'm ready.
Sid!
Hi.
Please, come up here.
Yeah!
I've been wanting to do this for a really long time, okay?
Okay.
This ring.
Oh my.
Sid Foltz.
Yeah?
Would you be my co-host for ComeDnD?
Oh my god, I know you never
Yes, everybody!
Yeah!
Join me as my co-host.
Yes, I will. Yes, I will.
All right, so ComeDnD is a show hosted by Dungeons, Dice, and Everything Nice, a 5e podcast, where we combine Dungeons and Dragons and comedy for a greater cause. Donate to charity. We're all here to have a good time. And tonight, we have the amazing Damon Improv. First half of the show, they're going to be doing a 25-minute set of their amazing comedy, and in the second half, our amazing Dungeon Master, Katie May, is going to lead them through an original Valentine's-themed one-shot. And do you want to meet the rest of the Dungeons and
Liz,
Dragons crew?
Carly, Katie May,
The rest of our
Wait, just out as just a poly crew?
Yeah.
Oh
my god, that's
We're
so
poly,
embarrassing.
baby. I love you all.
I've been waiting for you to
Yes!
I'm glad
Okay.
we're finally public.
All right, introduce yourselves. You want a mic or are you just going to project?
Oh. Here you go, baby.
Oh, thank you, baby. Honey.
Almost done.
Thank you, my little hot sauce.
That's so embarrassing. That's a nickname. Yeah, sorry.
So anyway, my name is Liz Burton. Tonight during the show, I'm going to be playing as an NPC in the D&D portion, and that's my sentence.
Yeah!
Thank you to my little burrito. My name's Carly. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
actually. My name's Carly Straight. I'm going to be an NPC this evening, so I'll be in the second half, the Dungeons and Dragons portion. But I want to touch a little on the charity that that you guys have all so generously donated to already. So the charity that we're donating to this evening is GirlForward, and they're an amazing organization that helps the refugee crisis that's going on in the world right now. So basically what they do is girls from grades 9 through 12, they set up programs for like mentorship with education and safe spaces. They're incredible. And they do things with their money, like not only do they do mentorship, but they have zines that tell these girls' stories, and they have a podcast that you can follow. Really awesome. So all the proceeds tonight are going to them. Thank you so much. We have a raffle going on, so at intermission or after the show, you still have a chance to donate, but at intermission is your last chance to actually join the raffle. So, because after the show, we'll be announcing the raffle. You guys, thank you. Okay, that's my line.
Alright, and Carly's in charge of the good cause, but I'm in charge of the good time. So after intermission, yes, I am Cam, the DM, and I will be leading everyone through a brief Val and Tines. It's Val and Tines. That's how it's fantasy, you get it? Yeah. I don't have a weird pet name for you, but we'll come up with one. I'm not on the spot. It's going to take months. Market research, everything. So after that, you'll meet the characters as well as the human beings pretty soon. So to start that off, I guess I will hand this microphone back to you.
Yes.
And I guess we're like gonna leave the stage.
Yeah,
We're going to go. We added anything.
Alright, so are you ready to introduce
for Matt Damon Improv!
Who they are, these amazing people, and also who they're going to be playing. So first up, we have Maria Konopkin, and she's going to be playing Charlie Jordan, the Fire Genasi Barbarian.
And then we have...
I'm coming.
From Maria! Next, we have Angela Oliver playing Grace Sky. She's a gnome bard.
No bars.
Then we have Felicia McLeod playing Spike Wee, the half-dragonborn wizard, baby.
Yeah, Felicia.
Next, we have Tina Arfei playing Weary, the tiefling rogue.
Last but not least, we have Serena Marie playing Lindsay Starr, the Aasimar druid. Here is where we leave you.
Out in the woods. Hi everybody, how are you?
Good.
Good to see you. Hi. So we are Matt Damon Improv. We do a show every Sunday at the Annoyance, 9:30. And essentially what we normally do is we will invite a guest improviser, a white man or woman, to play with us. We are all women of color, if you couldn't tell. And they can play with us, and the only caveat is that they have to speak using the words that we have already said, forcing them to really listen and take a baby step in the shoes of women of color. If it's a man, we call him our Matt Damon. He knows, I mean, you all know, I'm sure, what he's done. He's done a lot of things. He's done a lot of things, I won't get into it, come to the show. And then if they're a woman, they're Lena Dunham, and we all know what she's done. So to get us started, we're just going to play, because we don't have any guests, it's just us gals, so we're going to do whatever the fuck we want. So to get us started, can I just get a suggestion of a phrase that like really pumps you up? Like, I can do it, or slay all day, or...
Let your freak flag fly.
Let your freak flag fly?
Let your freak flag fly.
Yeah, give me that. It's the same thing to me.
We didn't know lights are going on.
It's taken me a long time to like go with the freak flag thing.
Yeah.
I used to like try to fit in a lot because like growing up I was made fun of a lot and just being like not enough of this, not enough of that. So I was like, okay, how can I fit into certain things? And one of the things I started to do was I'd read Wikipedia pages of things. So if people had like conversations, I can read whatever was said. So for example, the biggest one was like, my first job. Sorry, I have not seen Harry Potter nor read any of the books. That's my truth.
That's
okay. And so, but I read enough to get through at this job that I hated, but they all loved Harry Potter. And then my last week there, they said I can't even remember what it was, but something very basic of Harry Potter. And I go, oh, what's that? And they're like, what do you mean? Like, you've been holding conversations and stuff. I'm like, oh, I've never seen Harry Potter. People inherently will not ask you follow-up questions because everyone's selfish, and especially at this job, they're like, okay, whatever. So now, like, as I got more comfortable with them, just like, I haven't seen it, and I'm not going to enjoy this conversation.
When I was in a similar thing, but a completely different way of framing it, when I was in 5th and 6th grade, I was bullied so badly. Like, his name was Marcus Mays. So,
Mays.
weird.
He's in jail.
I think he's in jail. No, yeah, he used to bully me so bad when I was in 5th and 6th grade, to the point where I used to pretend to be dumb, so he wouldn't like copy off of my stuff anymore. So like, and I held on to that for a really long time where I was like, I know this is getting, but like I held on to it for so long where I was like kind of dumbing myself down until I got to high school. And then I started doing theater and, you know, it fit in there more, but I will never forget being at the bus stop and him sending a friend, we're now from, you know, 5th grade to maybe sophomore in high school, sending a friend to ask me out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because that's how you know they like you. They treat
I felt like so like a pumped up bird. I was like, tell him no. Tell him no. Tell him no. Tweet, 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 tweet. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh, look at our nest. Yeah, someone's been here. There's a distinct different smell that's not my smell. You know what it smells like? What? It smells like a squirrel. Squirrel's been up here. Where's my baby though? Where is he? You know what? I think we gotta put something in our nest to deter the squirrels from coming back. Like a sign. Like a sign. Like poison. Yes. I could fly by Sonic and get some little tater tots. They always leave them outside of the garbage can. Oh yeah, that's poisonous. Yeah, that's terrible. I can get they have grease from the grease trap. I can just slide over some grease. Yeah.
What's up, little birds? Oh, y'all hanging out around your nest? Squirrels, we see you with your leather jackets and your cigarettes.
Yeah.
You rode here on our tiny motorcycle.
What?
You know what? It's not cool that you come over here and ravage our nest when we've worked so hard on building it.
Yeah, we don't even eat the eggs. We just hide them somewhere else.
It's the worst game of hide and seek of all time.
Have you ever experienced love? Probably not.
Whoa, no. I'm very much in love.
If you were, then... Oh. I don't want to tell you, like, this is not the time. No, this is a good place. Hey, you don't know
Don't force.
You dropped your diary on the way out.
Oh.
No, it was in my backpack. Is it there? Wait, double check. I'm gonna... No! Wait, what? Not the purple diary. And we'll start with page 14.
Oh, that's the worst
No,
thing.
alright, wait, I'll open it.
We're talking about whatever's in there is just about how tough we are, right?
Yeah.
We don't have feelings or emotions. You don't write tough stuff with gel pens.
No, it's in here.
No, where are my gel pens?
Need a secure backpack.
Yeah.
Pick up my cigarette.
He almost burned her in the head. Y'all really just gonna read it? No.
Yeah.
Wow, invasion of privacy.
And then we're gonna tweet about it.
Yeah.
No, not the tweet.
That pisses me off.
You're using my name for likes.
Do you see how it feels?
Yeah, do you see how it feels?
Alright, well, you ever start to think that maybe we're mean to you because...
No, you don't have to do that.
No, you have to.
Never talk about it. Your whole heart is in that book.
I know, but you have to come down with the ship.
I'm going to, because the captain always goes down with the ship. My squirrel hair. Sometimes we just see you guys up in the trees and it's like you don't want us up there because we have to jump down instead of fly off, you know?
Well,
Look, I would love to be a flying squirrel.
Yeah, that's not us, that's not our vibe, but like you guys
Without these jackets would make us fly if we were around.
made us heavier, made us down.
but you have really quick reflexes. Yeah. And you can store stuff in your cheeks. I can't do that.
Yeah, barely.
We sure can, you guys hungry or?
Hey, you guys are all right.
You guys are all right. I'm sorry about taking your eggs. And
Do you know where our baby is?
I would love to see my baby.
Yeah.
Anything
you can do,
I can do better.
I can do anything better than you.
Yes, I
Hey, I forgot my laptop.
Okay.
Wow. So you guys can like print off an extra copy? I couldn't even imagine.
It's just like everything that hits the printer, like it goes under my ID, and like, everyone will know. Like if I print for you, they'll think it's for me, and they'll bring it to my desk, and I don't even know what you're trying to print.
That's embarrassing. No, just I still do my Excel numbers this week. How are you gonna do Excel on printed sheets? I'm not judging. I lied on my resume. I knew it. You guys did that in sync. That was so cool.
I'm really glad this company got the push-away desks.
Me too. It says Microsoft Office proficient, and I said yes. That was my first slide. That's okay. I lied all up and through my resume. What'd you do? I said I had a name and an address. Do you know?
You don't have a name at all.
I don't have a name. So why would you pick Sophie if you could pick any name of the universe? You are right. On my way to the interview, a name tag on the floor, and I was like, Sophie, here I come. Wow. I was very patient with you with not knowing Excel. Go ahead and pour your heart
I'm
out
not a
to
freaking
us.
liar.
Everyone lies.
I've never lied in my life, except for right now. This is so weird. I feel like blondes have more fun, but my hair is really fine, and if I bleach it, it'll all fall out. So I've just been wearing this blonde wig this whole time.
You look better without
Can I tell you guys something? It wasn't more fun.
it. It isn't. They're lying to you.
Yeah, everybody lies. So,
Fit right in.
I guess so.
Yeah, what do you want to print?
Yeah.
Well, it was the Excel, but since we can't print Excel, then I guess I'll just maybe.
Wait, hold on. Do you actually work here?
Yeah.
All right, good idea.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I want you to discuss your Scantron that you turned in to me.
Okay, yeah, so,
All of the answers were wrong,
all of them?
but I've never seen so many variations of spellings with the letters A, B, C, and D.
So you got my message.
What was the message? I thought it was just a brilliant child savant moment of reorganizing letters in
No,
Scantron.
It, I was hoping that you would see that it says, please adopt me.
Oh.
Miss Jamie.
Oh.
Ah, ooh, wow. What a cool thing that happened. You don't have
No. Billy, you know I'm child-free.
You don't have to be. That rhymed, so maybe it's true.
I know that I make you guys watch Matilda every day.
Yeah, Miss Honey is the best. Miss Honey is the best, and you're sort of like her. Like, you inspire me to want to read more and move things with my mind.
If only I could be more like Miss Honey. If only I could teach you guys something so you could pass your standardized tests.
No, I'm hella smart.
Well,
Yeah, no, I will fail, like, and stay in your class. Like, well,
is
because,
that why you've been failing?
yes.
Oh, that's the sweetest thing anyone's ever done, just to be around me.
Yeah, you have a really good maternal vibe that I like. It's different than my mom's vibe. So,
What?
Sheila? Yeah, Sheila is my mom.
I know, but
Yeah,
I thought she was just
my aunt. Yeah.
Listen.
But we don't have to make this weird. right?
It is weird.
It's not really weird. It's like medium.
Well, maybe this. Maybe we could be friends.
Yeah.
And
Okay. I can be friends. I'm really good friends. I was gonna give you a present out of my backpack.
You were gonna give me a present out of your backpack?
Yeah, I thought that's what a friend would do, and then I second guessed myself.
Or don't second guess yourself.
Okay. Anyway.
Oh, a little bluebird.
Come on, just write my profile for me, that's all.
Look, I know I get it day and night, but
Right.
it's not through the apps. It's just this natural hot energy.
You can't get that natural hot energy. You have to just put the hot energy on the page.
Should we be doing this at a library computer?
You know, I didn't pay my phone bill nor the fee of the, you pay your phone every month. I didn't do that.
Let's go to the Tinder desktop site.
Everyone uses a desktop.
Okay, all right, so so we just gotta make you seem like really relatable.
Yeah.
So let's see, what's your Hogwarts house? Come on, you know your house. You know your house. Don't make me read you. Don't make me read you. All right, let me read you. You're really smart, but you're also really ambitious. You're very brave. You're a good friend. That's like every house. You know what? Are you a Scorpio, right?
Yeah, Scorpio.
You're a Slytherin.
Is that?
I say nothing wrong with being a Slytherin. A lot of them were bad guys, but some of them were really good too. You know, some of them were really good.
So I have a
You're
edge.
ambitious. You're edgy.
Yeah.
You do what it takes to get the job done and what you want, right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No.
And it's hot. People love being negged by a Slytherin.
It's astrology. It's like when people say they hate Scorpios, but they love. Okay, I'm on the page.
Yeah, you're a Slytherin, baby. Okay. So we're gonna be like, Slytherin, boss bitch.
Yes.
And we'll say.
But I can cook.
But I can cook. We'll say Hufflepuffs need not apply.
Oh.
That's me, so I'm allowed to say it.
Wait, you wouldn't want to date me though?
No, you wouldn't want to date me.
Oh, no.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
'Cause I'm too
You got
nice,
that
you
Taurus
know.
energy.
I got that heavy Taurus energy, that heavy Hufflepuff energy. Hey, why now? Like, why are you doing this now?
I'm just, getting to that age and like everyone's getting married and I don't want to get married, but I also don't want to be at the singles table my whole life,
That's fair.
So I want them to be like questioning why I'm getting married, why I haven't gotten married, and be like, none of your fucking business. You could say that. No, but if you're single, it's just like,
She's all by herself.
yeah, like who's fucking her, and like I can't bring my vibrator.
So I saw on your profile, like you're really into like, what is it, Harry Potter?
I'm so into Harry Potter.
I used to watch Harry and the Hendersons,
It's the same thing?
No, but I was trying to relate, it's a Harry. I don't really, honestly, that's not what caught my eye in your profile.
Oh.
What caught my eye was, you a boss bitch that can cook.
Oh my god, something I can talk about. Yeah, I can whip up anything you want. Like, what are your dietary restrictions?
Okay, so I really like cheese. Like cheese on everything, like cheese on eggs,
Yeah.
cheese on toast.
Do you like chili relleno when I can put like a chili in it with cheese in it? No, too far? Okay.
Yeah, too far. Because that chili gonna mess it up.
Yeah, okay, I'll think of something not spicy. Okay, I can put it on bread.
You put it on bread?
Like a grilled cheese. Like I'll make a grilled cheese that's like,
What are you doing on Valentine's Day?
I'll cook you whatever you want on Valentine's Day.
All right, I like the sound of that.
Yeah, can I admit something to you though?
What's
I
that?
don't know anything about this Harry Potter or Harry Andersons.
It's okay. Fuck Harry Potter.
Oh my gosh, I am like legitimately freaking out. Daniel Radcliffe like knows my name. He tweeted at me. Yeah, he tweeted at me, and then I tweeted him, and then we kind of like there was a long pause between when he like
Retweeted that.
yeah, but he liked it, so I feel like I'm in.
Daniel Radcliffe,
Yeah.
Harry.
Yes, Daniel Radcliffe.
No, I know who he is. I know who he is.
He is a child actor.
Yeah. I know who you are. Tabitha, you think I'm so stupid? You think I'm so fucking dumb?
No.
I know who he is. I love that he was on Samuel Jackson. I loved him.
I don't think you're stupid, first of all.
Thank
I
you.
do not think you're stupid. Look at me in the eyes.
I'm looking, I see
I
you.
think that you're a beautiful, smart, intelligent person. He was
Thank
also
you.
an Equus.
I loved that movie.
Yeah.
With the bank heist.
But yeah, no. He was naked in it.
Yeah, John Krasinski like got into my Instagram DM.
Oh my god, that's so fucking hot.
Yeah.
I swear, he was on The Office.
Oh my god,
He
yes.
fucking killed that. Jim. I want to go to sleep.
Your phone was on the. Are you recording me?
No, are you recording me?
No.
Wow,
I think she's on too.
Yeah, back out.
Okay,
Go. We'll take the shot. Take the
Dear God.
Hey.
What's up? What's up, boo?
Please give me the strength and serenity to not lie about celebrity references that I don't understand.
Just be yourself. Like, just do the celebrity references or whatever reference that you understand. If people don't understand it, that's on them.
Are we really praying about ourselves right now when our friend is
Yeah.
lying dead in front of us?
She wouldn't have been dead if she hadn't have lied.
That's what killed her lies.
Just do a reference. There's something that you understand that maybe other people don't, because, like, fuck it, you know? I'm God, I curse.
It's not a curse, it's a blessing when it comes from you.
You're right, it's a blessing.
In Jesus' name, fuck it.
Maybe if we reference a movie where someone came back to life and our friend.
Or if we reference something that we thought none of us
Would know.
would know.
Yeah. Okay, so like in the episode of Buffy when she jumps off to save her sister and then becomes like alive again later.
See, I don't know that.
I've seen Buffy.
Oh.
Sorry,
Oh,
she's still
shit.
dead. Okay.
What's something that your friend might be into?
Friend.
This friend?
This
That's
friend.
dead.
That's
Okay. Cool.
Keeping your head above water, making it through the day, temporary layoffs, good times, easy credit ripoffs, good times.
Hanging in a chow line.
Wait, it's a chow line?
That's what the line. That's a highly contested lyric, but that's what.
In a chow line.
No, it's chow line. It's chow line. That's I promise.
Straight.
Dude, I promise. We're gonna Google this later. and I'm gonna be
No,
so
we're
right.
not. Okay, maybe. Ain't you?
You gonna get me
Good times.
Wow, maybe she's never seen that
I
show.
think that she's
Maybe she doesn't know it.
We should have taken her to the hospital. Like,
I know. We know what she knows.
we know what she knows.
What does she know? What does she like?
She likes.
What does she like?
Hallmark movies.
She loves Hallmark movies.
She does like Hallmark movies.
Wait, hold on.
I don't.
Maybe if we just reenact one right now.
Okay, good.
Okay,
I am a businessman and I am terrible to my girlfriend.
And I'm your girlfriend, and I can't wait to get out of this small town and make it in the big city.
And I'm your grandpa.
Okay, take it from the top.
businessman and I am mean to you because I'm rich.
You treat me badly, but I'm willing to put my dreams on hold for you, even though I can't wait to leave this small town. Oh, who's this? A young buck from another town over?
I hope you don't.
Okay, I'll read your cards.
Yeah.
Perfect. Did you have any questions that, don't tell me, but just I want you to have something on your mind. Okay, I see the tower. It's an interesting card. No, not interesting bad. Interesting good. Okay, there's the lovers. That's interesting, with the tower.
What? No,
The Venmo hasn't gone through, so.
No, what does that mean though? You said interesting.
Interesting good. The towers is when something crumbles, that breaks down, is removed from your life.
Is someone gonna break up?
No, not, but you can't think of it like that. Is a lover. So then them together is destruction of a lover.
My love is gonna destruct. My love is gonna destruct.
Not your love is gonna destruct, your lover.
I don't have a lover, so I don't know if like. Is this
You touched the cards, you dealt them out. These are your cards.
I just wanted to know what I should do with my tax return.
Wow, okay, this is interesting. This is interesting, because both the cards were upside down, and that means something. I'm still in class for.
Why is that aside then, professional?
Because I will be, as soon as I graduate, I will be professional.
This is not speaking into existence.
But you dealt these cards. You dealt this card. You knew what you said.
Hey babe, I know we just fucking and I'm not your lover. And you you got your cards read today and
Yeah.
but I feel like I might be sick, you know. No, like I don't know, like I don't know how long I have.
Oh, please don't die in my house.
Did you use vegan cheese and eggs this morning?
Yeah, you said you like cheese, and I was like, let's switch it up.
I'm allergic to soy.
Do you want me to call somebody? Like an ambulance is very expensive,
No,
so
you
you
can
just.
Call my mama.
I don't know. What's your mom's name?
Okay, Siri, call mama.
Hi,
Who's this?
Hi, Mrs. John.
Mama, it's the girl I'm fucking.
Wow, okay. You know I don't like you being promiscuous. Good night.
No,
Damn it.
you're just like, what's your passcode?
It's not. I got a. It's a.
Look at it.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Mom. Okay. Hello.
Hello?
Hi, Mrs. Johnson.
Oh, this one again. Okay.
Your son or daughter is.
Apparently you're fucking.
I didn't take it out, mama.
Oh, God bless. God bless you. That's my boy.
There's other ways to have. It doesn't matter. Here's the thing.
I ate soy, mama. She gave me soybeans. She gave me
You can find Matt Damon Improv at Matt Damon Improv on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can also see them live every Sunday at 9 at the Annoyance Theater. You can also catch Serena every Sunday at noon on Twitch with Rivals of Water Deep. Give it up one more time.
Alright, we're going to take a very quick 5-minute break while we get set up for Dungeons and Dragons. You can enter the raffle, get another drink, pee, do whatever you want, but be back in 5 minutes.
I slay. I slay. I slay, boys. Let's get it, boys. God bless you, Gabrielle. Get it, boys.
Are we feeling refreshed? Are you lucky for that raffle?
Are you trying to see some D&D?
Yeah!
I mean, like, I know we're together, right? For sure, but like, we could be looking for some extras, you know?
Yeah, I mean, let's talk on Tinder.
Yeah, I think the characters that are playing here tonight are actually on Tinder. Who do we have first? Looks like this is a Charlie Jordan. They're a barbarian, and their bio says 6'8" if it matters.
Wow! All right, let's bring him up.
Swipe right. All right, we need more in our polycule.
Ooh, I like that one.
Who's that?
It looks like it's Grace Sky.
Ooh,
We're all just walking each other home.
that's romantic. Swipe
Oh,
right.
swipe right on that one. Let's bring him up on stage.
Look at the abs on this one. That's Spike Lee the Wizard. Spike Lee if you're nasty. Super like.
Yes.
Edgy.
Edgy,
Okay.
smart, cool. We got Weary. Let's see. They're here for a good time, but not a long time.
Oh,
Perfect.
yes. Let's come on. Oh, now they're hot. This is Lindsay Starr, the Druid. I love someone with dogs in their profile. What is it? Small and loud, don't at me. Oh yeah, yes.
Hard
yes.
swipe right.
Hard swipe right.
Hard,
Hard swipe
come
right.
on up here.
Oh my god. Oh, there's that one. She looks familiar. I think we're already dating her.
Yeah, you know, that's power right there.
Yeah.
Welcome Katie May, our Dungeon Master for the evening.
Not me. Not me?
Oh no, you
go.
It says that you're a player in the streets, but a Dungeon Master in the sheet.
Yeah.
Yes.
And now we leave you.
You leave, thank you, I handshake. You're both the mayor now.
Yeah.
So,
Oh wow. Thank you.
yeah, all it took was a single handshake. All right, hi, heroes, adventurers. It's so nice to meet you. I just want you to head down the table a bit and tell me a bit about yourself. But first, I'd like to set the scene. I would like to welcome all of you to Regellyville. It is a popular college town for one of the best universities in state, Regellyville University. Yep, go Goats is I think what we decided the mascot was going to be. Yes. And of course, this university has one of the best, most rigorous fraternity and sorority programs just throughout the country that we're in, that I didn't name, so please don't ask. So we are outside of the best sorority. It's an adventuring sorority, so they only let in adventurers. You got to be kind of cream of the crop to get in. Adventuring sorority, I believe it's named Beta Alpha Delta is what it is. Also known as BAD. So I'd like to welcome you to the sorority BAD. And the important thing to know is that it's rush week. A bunch of perspectives are rushing. And I'd like you to meet some of our perspectives. So if you want to go down the line and tell me about who you are, like maybe your major here at Regellyville University, we'll start far. We'll work our way in.
Hello, my name is Lindsay Starr. I'm a child genius. And I'm also a druid who is studying zoology.
So we got Lindsay Starr. Who's next?
Sup? Name's Weary. I have been a traveling circus performer for most of my life. but I'm ready to buckle down and focus on criminal psychology. I'm a rogue, baby. I'm a rogue too.
Do you have a minor?
I have a minor in knitting.
Okay. Perfect. Next down the line.
All right, I'm Spike Lee. I major in economics. And I minor in time studies.
Yes, of course. Very illustrious minor here at Regellyville University. Next down the line.
My name is Gray Sky. I major in poetry. And we're all just clouds sailing past the white blue sky, waiting for our ducks to harbor.
Of course. Yes, beautiful, thank you. Finally, last
Hey, I'm Charlie Jordan. I'm a fire Nazi. If you're gonna like put me in a class, I'm gonna guess I'm a barbarian. I guess if you're trying to be like, yo, what's your major? I'll be like, basketball. But to be honest, according to like your guys, I'm undecided, whatever. But I just want to dunk balls on them, So.
Of course, we all love to dunk balls on them. Now, we are outside of the Bad Sorority House. It's like 6 stories tall. It's a very prestigious place to be. But outside of it, the head sorority, the president, she was recently elected, Ashley Tisdale, she's sitting outside. She's standing outside Ashley Tisdale, and she's just wearing a really large frown on her face, and she looks distressed. And as she sees you 5 prospectives sort of walk up, she comes on over to you.
Pledges. Hello, pledges. Pledges. Hi. It's been a bad day for me. Ashley Tisdale. No, what is a pun? What is a pun?
Actually, a bad day is sorority is bad.
Pledges, I hope you can bring this energy to the new pledge class. We need you.
Ashley pulls the microphone down from the porch swing.
Thank you. Listen to me, pledges. You're at stake. Our big Valentine's dance. You know the one at the end of the road, the one where you get to be a part of this big fun group called sorority.
Yes, we know all about that. We're so excited.
You're excited that you're going to be devastated. Well, because what I'm about to tell you sucks. Our Valentines that we wrote to our crushes, they were stolen! I know. Becky thinks that she saw Cupid running away with our Valentines, our letters to our crushes. And if they don't get them, then the dance doesn't happen, and you pledges don't get admitted into this sorority.
Oh my God.
I know, it's really bad. It's really bad.
It's cool or whatever.
No. I'm sorry, is that the attitude you're taking towards the sorority? I'm sorry, do we need an attitude check? Do we want this?
So bad.
You want to be a part of this.
I want to be you.
We want to be bad.
I mean, I like thrive in a team environment or whatever, so yeah.
You're an all-star, I've seen you on the court. No.
I mean, whatever, I'll take it back.
No, my God. Let me hear you say it. What was that? You want to be what?
Bad.
Yes.
Isn't this more than pledges normally have to do?
Yeah.
I make the rules. Okay? Ashley doesn't lie. Ashley doesn't mess around.
Ashley.
Ashley all day.
Alright, you got me.
Okay.
So, at this point, Ashley agrees to take you to Cupid's mountaintop.
Yes, I have agreed to take you there, so you can do this for me.
So she'll lead you there, but she won't go in. It's because she has a phobia. What's that phobia?
It's really gross in there, and I'm not going inside. It's really bad in there, but I don't want to get dirty. So I think this is Cupid's lair. I'm not sure.
So you all get ready to go to Cupid's lair. So are any of you doing anything in particular to get ready to go to Cupid's lair to get these Valentine's letters?
Thank you.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna knit myself like a
Yes.
kind of arrow-proof vest
Oh,
to wear, in case, you know, Cupid tries to throw bows.
That's really great.
Elbows and bows.
So you can go ahead and write that you are immune to arrow damage on your sheet for me.
Oh my God.
Thank you. Is anyone else doing anything to get ready, get prepped, get psyched?
I'm like working out, and I know I'm only supposed to have my hands mined as my weapons, but I also have this like sweet, like very blunt weapon.
Yes, you do have a very sweet, very blunt weapon. So you get that ready. Anyone else? I assume there's like a team talk, getting psyched.
Yeah, I can create smells.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna create a good smell in this
Yeah.
lair. We don't know what we're stepping into.
It's not bad, we'll have to throw it off right away.
Yeah, so I want a lot of lavender smells.
It's so relaxing.
Very relaxing, very
Calm. Maybe we can calm Cupid.
Yeah.
Calm him down.
I'm going to play a ballad on my recorder.
Yes, you pull out your recorder.
You're bringing it with
And
you?
once Cupid hears my sweet melody, he will confess all.
Oh. Confess all of his
Love.
His love or like our love.
My
No, can we put our crushes in?
No,
Because I don't have a crush on nobody.
You don't have a crush on
But I'm
nobody?
just curious if y'all did.
I had a crush on everybody.
We gotta do this for you. Because that's embarrassing as hell.
I hope the lavender makes people forget.
I'm deeply in love with every moment I witness.
I cannot relate to you.
Oh, you're looking at me. Who I like?
Lindsay gets so nervous that she accidentally, involuntarily turns into a hedgehog.
Oh.
Ashley faints.
Oh, dang.
I wanted to impress her.
She wasn't going to come in
That was
anyway.
the
She was,
opposite.
yeah, honestly, she deserves.
Do we just leave her?
We should probably go.
All right, so you leave Ashley behind. Goodbye, Ashley. Thank you, we will find out if Ashley's story ends there, fainted on the ground, but that is for later. So you all head up to top of Cupid's mountain. You hear that this is where Cupid's sort of like pad is. This is where he hangs out. If you're going to go get your Valentine's crush letters, this would be the place. So you approach this mountaintop. It's, are you all walking? Or do you get a carriage? Are you hopping on some flying eagles? What are we doing?
I want to turn into a horse. Who wants to ride on me?
How old are you?
Old enough to party.
All right, we're gonna walk.
Now
We're gonna walk.
Walk up the mountain. I think that's a safe choice for everyone. I'm not supposed to have an opinion, but I think that was good. So you head up to the top of this mountaintop, and there's an opening at the very top, this sort of cave, and it's decorated. It's got this sort of archway in front of it, And you can see on letters on this top of this archway, it says Tunnel of Love. And as you look into the cave, there seems to be a running river with a boat. It's shaped like a swan. And it's just sitting there waiting.
Now, I'm not a, well, because I'm not a detective, but I think this is some sort of tunnel of love. I'm studying to be one, but I'm not yet.
I mean, if all 5 of us get on here, we have to like even it out, you know, like strategy.
You're saying 5 people can't be in love together?
No, on the boat together.
boat.
We
Oh,
have
I
to
see.
even out the weight, you know.
First, let's feel the boat.
Okay.
I don't feel about it.
All right, you all feel the boat, and then like a voice in your head says, "Hey, y'all want to go on an adventure?"
Who is that?
I'm the boat swan. I'm the boat swan. Hop on in.
Okay, Bo Swan, first things first. What's your sign?
Scorpio rising, Taurus moon.
Oh.
How do we feel about that?
What's your sun sign?
Libra.
Let's get in.
So you all board the boat swan, who's like singing some nice melodies as you go down this river. I need everyone to roll a perception check. Our first thing of the evening. I'm realizing that's not in the middle. You're going to pick up the roundest looking dice you can find. Yes. There's one right in front of you.
Thank you.
Perfect. This is our D20. You're going to roll it. You're going to add your perception score. It's there on your sheet. Some of you are very good in perception. These are some people's first ever D&D rolls. It's very exciting for me.
I have a 2 plus 3, 5.
So you got a 5. I will reiterate. 1 is bad. 20 is very, very good. So a 5, we'll talk about it.
Okay. 11. I have 18.
Oh, an 18.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Okay, I got 4. And what was this again?
Perception. It's going to be towards the bottom of your list there.
Okay, so 7.
A 7, an 18, a 5,
A 19.
a 19.
Ooh.
Okay. And then the final
Ooh. Oh.
-4.
minus 4.
So 9.
I'm
Don't
not
look at me like you didn't roll that.
You have 9.
All right.
9.
So Kid Genius, you are looking around as this tunnel, and it's a dark tunnel, and it's like bathed in this red romantic light. The swan's singing. It's supposed to be like a romantic time, but you hear like the sounds of like snakes, almost. But you also hear the sounds of batting wings, and this noise appears to be getting closer and closer.
I don't need anybody to panic.
What?
There might be a snake bird. I'm a zoologist almost, and I hear flapping wings, and I hear a
Snake bird?
snake bird. So
Alright.
just stay alert, okay? Stay alert. We good? Okay.
You think this cave is laden with traps?
And just as you say that, 3 flying snakes come descend down from the ceiling, and they're going to look like they're going to bite you.
No!
I need to know if anyone's doing anything, and we're going to start fighting.
Stop the clock.
You stop the clock. Time freezes. You're a time wizard, so you can do this. You stop the clock, you see the snakes freeze in midair, and the rest of you stay in motion. So you have 30 seconds to figure out what
Oh,
to
damn,
do.
dude, this is great.
Okay, do we eat them or do we what?
Yeah.
No,
Let's
take.
turn into an eagle, and I can just eat them.
I mean, if you're comfortable doing that, I was gonna say let's play. If maybe we put them in the water, their wings will be wet, and then they'll not be able to.
They'll slither
attack.
out.
Yo, what if I just throw my weapon at it?
What's your weapon?
My blunt.
Your blunt weapon? You want to whack them with your blunt weapon?
Yeah.
It sounds.
I would say frickin' do it. If
Yeah.
you can knock them down into the river, I think that's also.
There's 3, so why don't we hit one and eat the others?
Hit one, eat the other, put one in the water.
Yeah, we'll test all the theories.
Okay, cool. So your 30 seconds ends, and we come back. So let's start with eat. Well, actually, we'll do eat one last. That one's the most fun. So we're going to start with the one that you're hitting. So go ahead and, if you're going to hit with a blunt object, go ahead and roll a d20. Yes, same as last time. Oh, okay.
19.
Okay, so that's gonna hit. So you can go ahead and take that little triangle right there. Go ahead and roll that and add 4. And tell me what that number is. Oh, you got a 4. It's the one on top. I know, D4s are confusing. They're a mystery to me still. So that is 8 damage, I do believe. So you swing this blunt weapon and tell me, is it an axe? Is it a giant hammer? Is it like a guitar that you've just strapped weights to?
Oh, it's a giant hammer.
Okay, so you bring this giant hammer down and you bring it down, you sandwich the flying snake in between the boat and your hammer, and you just hear a splat noise. The second one, drowning the snake. Who's doing that? And tell me how you do it.
That was me, and I immediately regret it.
I'm making you stick with it though.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off my I'm gonna kind of like open up my arrow-proof knitted vest.
Yes.
And I'm gonna like kind of like leap at it and try to like grab it. Why do I try to make it so hard? And then I'm gonna try to like take it and slam it in the water. Like what?
Go ahead and roll a dexterity check for me.
Okay.
See
So
how
dex is.
Put it right at the top of your list. It should be the second one down in your overall skills.
Okay. Which die is that?
Oh, I got that.
D20.
Okay.
So it's 9 plus 5, 14.
14, that's enough. Its AC is exactly 14. You bring it down, you grab it, and you drown it in the water. Now, are you trying to drown it to perish, or would you like to just get its wings a little wet, see what happens?
I kind of think about drowning it, and then I look at my friends to see like if they're gonna judge me harshly.
I'm still a horse.
How do we get this horse in the swamp?
I'm sorry, there's a whole horse on the
Yeah, wait.
Yeah.
I look her sad horse eyes in the eyes. And while I think about drowning the snake, I instead decide to let it go in the water and then go back into the boat.
Okay, all right, so you douse it in water. It's no longer able to fly, so it's kind of slithering around on the boat itself. Tell me how eating it's going.
Cool. From horse form, I morph into, what is a large bird? Like
Eagle.
Eagle, yes, a large eagle, like a fatty fat eagle.
Like a thick eagle.
Like a thick eagle.
Okay.
And I'm gonna fly at the snake, and I'm try to grab it with my my feet.
Okay.
And peck it.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d20 and improvise. That's probably gonna be just add your dex to it. Tell me how you do.
Oh, I have a negative in my dex. 11.
Oh.
How much?
11.
Okay, so you swing kind of wide as the eagle. This flying snake's still in the air. It's going to try and bite you now, so I'm going to go ahead and roll. Yes, so what is your AC?
My AC is 14.
Okay, I got a 17, so it's going to go ahead and take a little bite.
I'm gonna eat it in your honor.
You are going to take 7 points of damage. Half of that is piercing, half of that is poison, but it doesn't really matter. As the venom sinks into your eagle form, your thick eagle form. Maybe if it had been a thinner eagle, the poison would have ravaged your body. But since you're such a thick eagle, you know what? But this one snake is still in the air, and you see it comes over and it slithers up its snake pal, and it speaks actually, which is a surprise to you. And it says, "Hey, you might have got us, but just wait till you meet your dad, the Basilisk King. He's really gonna get you. He's gonna get you so good."
What do we do to y'all?
What?
What do we do to y'all, huh?
You were in my house. This is my house.
I guess that's good.
Yeah.
I want to see the leaves.
Anyways, I'm going over. You can eat me. Bye. and it flies away with its brethren and they don't have arms, so I can't say grasp, but they fly away together.
I mean, we got 2/3 in. I'm sorry about saying to eat it.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
You're so young.
Guys, I haven't had a lot of friends because I've always been traveling, with the circus.
Yeah.
I feel really close to you guys right now.
I mean, you could be like the point guard of this, team or whatever.
I don't know sports. I only know
It's the number
circus
one
sports.
position.
Can you name some circus sports?
Of course. Trapeze.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Lion taming.
2.
Clowning.
3.
That's 3. I think that's more than enough.
You can see the swan was taking notes, really interested, like, wow, that's some good clown sport. So you are sailing down this tunnel of love, bathed in red lighting. You see another sign, much like the one that you saw before announcing the tunnel of love. You can see the words that says basilisk lair ahead as you're sailing down.
Seems like we could just not go, right?
But we have to get our Valentine's back, right?
Oh, you think we have to go through?
Yeah.
Well, your crushes are in there.
I mean, why don't you just tell your crushes that you like? I'd rather die.
No one can ever know that you like them because then, like,
Then they'll know.
They'll know. What a dumb suggestion. Moving on.
You are all jolted forward as your boat comes to a stop. There's the final archway into this gold, red, and pink cavern. The floor is lined with gold. There's hearts that are strung from the ceiling. You can't tell if they're real or fake. You see like some plush white couches. You see snake skin and like a snake nest and other snake things, and then, which I know all about. And then in this massive cavern, you're like looking around for a basilisk. You don't see one.
I'm gonna start, I turn into a raccoon.
You turn into a raccoon.
Great. And I'm gonna start going through stuff.
You start going through stuff. You start looking, you start rifling through everything, and you find a letter. And you see at the top it says Union Strike.
I give this to Spike Lee, who's economist.
Yes, economist Spike Lee. You read that that the basilisk has gone on a union strike, citing unpaid wages, lack of benefits, and an overall douchebag boss.
Damn, I love this basilisk.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, we live here now.
I don't know, do you think they hired like a scab basilisk?
You see the postscript at the bottom of the letter. It's like, by the way, if you want to like take it up with my boss, you just have to pull this book from the bookshelf, and his lair will open.
This book, that's not descriptive.
I'm sorry. It's called
This book.
100 Impressions to Make on Women, and that's the name of the book.
Oh, wash your hands before you grab that.
Are there, I'm gonna look around for any kind of like weaponry and or valuables.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me, or an investigation.
Okay. What's my investigation? 17.
Nice. Yeah, you find a giant basket of gold,
Ooh.
like gold bars. You find, I think, like a really cool like hat. It's a beret, and you put it on, and now you can speak any language.
Bonjour.
And you find a bow that looks very, very powerful, but unfortunately the string is snapped.
Oh.
Damn. I'm still gonna keep it with me, and I'm gonna like, hey guys, you guys want some bars of gold? Normally I would keep all of it to myself, but like I said, you're the first friends I've ever had.
I mean, it's cool or whatever. You're the point guard of this thing.
Thank you. I remember what that means.
Trapeze.
It's the trapeze of the circus world.
Yeah.
Gold. Anyone?
Gold,
Yes.
yes.
This reminds me of
Oh, you're just holding my hand. Great.
make new friends, but keep the old.
One is silver and other's gold. I think the hat helps you learn songs too.
Wow.
That's wild.
You think of a song and yeah, you know that song.
I'm finally starting to relate to you.
This is all worth the trip.
Yeah, let's
Does anybody else want anything, or should we just?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's look.
I want to touch the book, but I'm afraid to touch the book.
Ooh.
We can touch the book at the same
At the same time together?
We will wash our hands.
We will.
Afterwards.
Someone's got hand sandy, right?
I'll make some up. Thank you.
Is that one of your spells?
Which means we don't even have to touch the book. I'll use my wizard
To pull it.
Yeah, so you use your wizard skills to pull the book, and you see it move out of the bookshelf and slide back in. And then that plush white couch slides out of the way mechanically as you see a spiral staircase appear to you, descending below into the mountain.
That would be sexy.
That would be sexy. Especially a plush couch.
Soft. You hear rock music playing in the distance.
What kind of sexy is this?
All right, I'm gonna kind of keep the broken bow on my shoulder, just in case. And guys, I'm ready to go in. Are you?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I got y'all's backs, all right?
Got your back.
I got your back.
All right, let's go. So
All
you
right.
start heading upstairs.
You start heading down the stairs, you're all walking down the stairs, teamwork, forefront of your mind, as the rock music gets louder and louder. There's like 6 beaded curtains you have to walk through, and they're each more obnoxious than the last one. The last one requires like so much untangling, and there's several layers to it. It goes on for like a full minute that you're just like pushing through this beaded curtain. It feels unsanitary, just as like a general emotion. But you walk through another archway, but this one, however, does not have a title above it. And you see this bedroom. And there's like this giant 4-post bed, but it's also heart-shaped. You see that there are like a bunch of like heart, Valentine-themed decor, but it's all been thrown in a trash can in the corner. And replacing it, all of the walls have been painted black. A bunch of band posters have been stuck to the ceiling. And you look over at the trash and you see one picture with the frame broken, the glass cracked. And you see Cupid there in a shirt that says #1 son, you know, in his little diaper, and he looks real happy, his cheeks are all rosy. And you see next to him, with his arm around his shoulders, a man in a big red suit, big white beard. It's Santa, and he's wearing a shirt that says #1 dad. But the glass is cracked. And that's what you see before you hear the toilet flushing in the bathroom.
Everybody hide.
Get under this bed.
Everybody under the hard bed.
Okay, so you're all hiding under the heart-shaped bed. Everyone roll a stealth check. Stealth is at the very bottom. It's underneath something.
It's not, it's under dexterity.
It's under dexterity, and it's actually quite high up. I lied.
Right in the middle.
Right in the middle there.
18.
Couldn't have been further from the truth.
I have 18.
7. I rolled a 2.
Oh, all right. So how do you fail hiding underneath the bed?
So,
I'm a -1. What is
We got an extra critical fail.
You got a -1.
What is that? -1.
You barely
I
made through the door. Is it fear? Did you get distracted? What went so wrong?
So my animal form is very much tied to my anxiety.
Yes.
So I 100% turned into the exact swan boat. Just like the swan version of the swan boat.
All right. Okay. All right. Perfect. So you turn into a swan boat instead of getting underneath the bed, which is good. -1. Are you just standing in the middle of the room, just panicking?
I froze.
You were like, I know this one. If I don't move, they can't see me. So you're standing in the center of the room. When you see Cupid come out of the bathroom, Cupid's, got the diaper, small, looks like a baby. But instead, Cupid's wearing a drawn on a mustache. They look older than they are. And you see they look real grumpy. And Cupid, you walk in and you see not only is the swan boat in the center of your room, but so is just a random person you've never seen before.
I fire a warning shot.
Okay, so you just fire right away? Okay, do you want to roll that d20 for me?
I got a 17.
Okay, so warning shot.
Yeah, but a warning shot that hits him. I don't know why I'm Brooklyn right now.
Okay, so a warning shot for pain. A warning shot that includes pain.
Yes.
Are you using any of your special arrows, or is this just...
No, just normal.
Just a normal, okay, normal, all right. Very kind of you. Time Wizard, you are going to take 6 points of damage. So you can remove that from your HP.
Jesus.
If you hit 0, you die. I forgot to tell you that. If you hit 0, you die. As this arrow pierces you right underneath the shoulder.
And I say, hello! But in my gruff voice. Hello.
I would say hello, but I'm pissed and hurt. We're here because... Don't say wait. That's my last name. That's my last name. It's Wee. Like Wee. Wee as in Spike is me. I'm here because I'm embarrassed.
Where is Cupid in the room in relation to the bed that we are under?
Okay, yeah, so the bed, like 5 or 6 feet away from it, sort of like adjacent, is the door to the bathroom, which Cupid has just come from. So about 6 feet away from you if you're underneath the bed.
Are they facing the bed or is their back to the bed?
They are like perpendicular to the bed, so their shoulders facing the bed.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Yes. Okay, guys.
I'm whispering to them under the bed.
Oh yeah, now we cut to underneath the bed while this is happening above you.
So this went about as bad as it could. They don't know that we're here. So as soon as they get to the point where maybe their back is to the bed, we should try to sneak attack.
Okay,
How do we feel?
I like that idea. I'm really small because I'm a gnome, so I'll just crawl in between his legs
Okay.
and make him think a mouse ran by.
I would say Cupid also is incredibly small. Cupid is the size of a baby.
You guys are probably like.
But I'm the size of a Cinderella mouse.
Okay. You're the smallest gnome I've ever seen. It's so freaking cute. You're huge. Well, you're 6'8".
The fact I'm still here is remarkable.
I'm shocked your toes aren't sticking out of the bottom of this bed.
Oh, they are a little cold. I'll just, just hit them.
Hit 'em with your hammer.
Yeah, with my giant hand.
Maybe don't knock them out. Cause
No, just a little tap. Just a little tip tap.
they are a baby. Like a little baby tip tap.
I don't have much.
I know, just a little baby tip. I'm gonna try to scoop them up. Maybe I'll try to scoop them up.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I scoop them up and go, oh.
Okay, so the goal right now is to scoop up Bump. And maybe like Cinderella's mouse is involved here as well. I'd like to cut back up to Cupid and the Time Wizard having a Spike Wee in a sort of face-off with the swan boat directly, which you can interpret as you'd like.
I'm a swan boat, and I say that.
Roll a deception check for me. Roll deception.
The song talk though.
Roll your d20 for insight.
I got a 16. Yeah, I'm good at what I do.
What is that? 15.
Oh, 16 to 15.
Okay.
Something's wrong with this boat.
Just your normal
What's your name?
Elijah.
Close. But we all know what. Doing this voice. We all know that the real swan's name is Swan Elijah. Who are they? Why are you in my house?
Okay, so this is it. This is the moment. Cupid's distracted.
So yeah, I'm gonna bolt out from under the bed, and I'm just gonna try to scoop them up, and give them a raspberry on the belly.
Yes, raspberry on the belly for Cupid. Yes. Roll a d20 for me. Add either your strength or dexterity. I'll let you pick.
I'm gonna pick dexterity because that's the best bet there.
I think so, my rogue.
Okay, I got an 11.
So you go to try and grab Cupid, and Cupid is a little bit higher AC than that, I do think.
Can I say something when they don't pick me up?
Yes.
I go, I'm not a baby! You're a baby. You're a baby. You're a baby. You look like a baby. I'm not a baby. I'm a bad boy. Bad boy. I'm a bad boy.
Cupid, you can get a surprise round if you'd like to fire an arrow. Would you choose to do that?
Yeah, I want to fire an arrow at the person who tried to grab me.
Like a babby. Please
Yeah.
roll.
No. I got a 17.
Yeah. Yes. So you actually notice. So you fire off this arrow at whoever picked you up. Sorry, no. Oh my God, what is your name? I've changed my notes.
It's Weary.
Weary, thank you. You fire an arrow at Weary, but
Shoot puppy love arrow out.
Yeah, you shoot your puppy love arrow. You see that this arrow has little like puppy ears on the side of it, and you're terrified as it flies towards you, and it hits you in the chest.
No!
But then it falls to the ground as it did not pierce, as you were wearing your invulnerable sweater vest.
I'd like to pick it up and hold it to my broken arrow and maybe try to like do something. Like try to
You do have some yarn.
I do have yarn.
Yeah.
I love knitting. I'm just gonna like take it and like roll back under the bed so that I can fix this arrow without being in the outside.
So I would like everyone to roll an initiative check for me. So everyone has an initiative score on their sheet. It's underneath your armor class. Go ahead and roll, and we're going to start this battle.
Ooh.
I got a 9.
9.
The 20? I got a 7.
Okay, so Spike got a 7.
You got an 8.
Okay, Abby on 8.
I'm not a baby.
Roll a 6.
A 6. All right, we got Lindsay. Is it Lindsay? Yes? Yes, I did nail it. Lindsay on 6. My prodigal basketball star.
You go.
Charlie.
Do I add the?
Yeah, add that.
8.
You got 8. All right. Baby's gonna go before you. I
Swear
think.
freaking God.
I'm sorry. I keep calling you baby because that's what I wrote in my notes. Baby on 8 as well. And then who am I missing? I'm missing our lovely bard. What do you?
13.
Oh, 13. You're gonna get to go first. I do believe then, because that is the best role that we have. So go ahead. Is it Grace? Is it?
It is Grace.
Grace. So you see this baby is in front of you. You've had a few ideas, but you're going to get a moment to act before the baby can strike again. What do you wish to do?
Oh. Well, can I play a song on my lute?
You can. You are underneath the bed. You're pretty safe from the Cupid right now. There we go. Sorry, I did it this time.
Thank you.
So you can use your special skill at the bottom called riveting performance. You can play me a song. What does that sound like? What is that song? Is it like romantic? Is it invigorating?
It's invigorating.
Okay. An invigorating tune is played, and everyone else at this table is going to get advantage on their next roll.
Ooh.
As Grace plays a nice tune. But then, yes, it is Baby's turn. Yes, it's Cupid. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. It's not like.
So you see a swan imposter. You see a time wizard. You don't know that they're a time wizard. You see
the
Spike.
vibe though.
You get a time wizard. What are you doing?
So, I want to make sure that song made me mad. I want to put my rock music higher.
You turn up your rock music.
Yeah, and you got those drums in your veins, and then I shoot another arrow
At who?
at The one who played the song.
At the one, they're
under a bed. I can't see them. So the time wizard.
The time wizard's going down. Roll d20.
Oh no! I got a 4. So.
You have you do get advantage on insight. Arrow, go ahead, roll it for me.
11.
Okay. So what's your AC, time wizard?
11.
So since Cupid's arrow is within your sight, which one are you hit with?
I'm gonna do the arrow of my arrow of infatuation.
Okay. So you are pierced with this arrow. Not only do you take another 3 damage, you can go ahead and add that, but I need to know the next person you make eye contact with. The people you can see are your rogue friend. You can see Lindsay. Do you look into the swan boat's eyes?
Yeah.
You look into the swan boat's eyes, and now you're really sure what love is.
Oh, no. You're a child. I look baby. It's cool. I'm a swan boat.
I heard the words old enough to party, so. I'm not going to say what kind of love it is. You can interpret it as you wish, but you feel a profound amount of love for Lindsay over here. Charlie, you watch as your friend is pierced with an arrow and then sends Lindsay a loving gaze. What do you wish to do? You're underneath this bed, all 6'8" of you.
Oh, shit. I gotta defend my friend, you know.
You got to get out there.
Yeah.
All right. So you emerge from the bed. Are you swinging with that hammer?
I'm gonna look the Cupid, baby, and right in their eyes.
Oh, you're going to use your special skill.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to read your special skill?
Yeah, you know, I dunk on them, I look my enemy in the eye. And you're going to be filled with terror that's about to get dunked on.
So Cupid, you notice this 6'8" fire genasi crawl out the bed, and it's like a nightmare has crawled out. And they look you dead in the eyes, and you're like, oh my god, I'm about to get dunked on. And you are now frightened of this fire genasi for your next turn.
That's my one fear.
Yeah, that's your one fear. Lindsay, oh wait, Spike. Spike, it is your turn. It's your time to shine. What are you doing?
You can do whatever you want.
Oh, but it's a baby.
I
know, said it wasn't.
Right, that baby hurt me twice. I'm gonna fire a flaming projectile at the baby.
Don't say a baby.
Not the
baby.
At the Cupid.
All right, so what are you doing with Cupid?
I'm gonna fire the flaming projectile.
Oh, good. Yes, the flaming projectile. Go ahead and roll a d20. And then add whatever score is listed there. You should get a plus to hit.
So plus 18.
18's gonna hit, so go ahead and roll your damage. We now introduce damage dice, the one thing I meant to teach at intermission but did not.
4?
Wait, it should be listed on here. So
It should be listed. D10, yeah, it's very powerful. Yeah, go ahead.
4.
All right, so 4 damage as Cupid is pierced. No, blown away. Fire. Fire rages onto Cupid as it strikes you. You, unfortunately, your leather jacket has caught a flame.
Oh no!
And you must now take it off or risk taking more fire damage.
Oh no!
Do you take the extra fire damage or do you take your bad boy jacket off?
But do I look extra cool with
You
it?
look extra cool.
I think I'm gonna leave it out.
You take another 12. I rolled a d12 and I got a 12.
Yeah,
so
whatever.
You're going to take another 12 points of fire damage.
Maybe I'm a little baby.
You are lit aflame and you're starting to feel a bit haggard, baby. What are you doing?
I go.
Oh wait, it's not your turn. Lindsay, what are you doing?
I, from swan boat form,
Yes.
I'm going to turn into like a ferret and I'm going to lunge at Spike. And
Yes.
I'm going to heal them
Yes.
with a healing word.
Yes, so you cast Healing Word from your ferret form. Go ahead and roll that dice for me. Tell me how much we're healing Spike for. Keeping Spike alive this evening.
We are healed for 8 points.
So now you add 8 instead of subtracting it. It's a nice feeling. So yes, you launch yourself across, you heal. Baby.
So I Let me get real with you. I was not under the bed. What?
You still hear the sound of a recorder, but
Okay, and those who are under the bed. The elegant, cool, mysterious Cupid you see before you. It's not always been that way. I'm a bad boy now, as you can see. I turned down my rock music, by the way. I just, listen, maybe we can make a deal. What do you want? And then maybe we can work something out. I'm a bad boy, but I still don't want to die, you know?
We're here for the Valentine's Day letters.
Yeah, why'd you take them?
Yeah. For sorority.
Valentine's Day letters. Don't even get me started on those letters. But I will get started on those letters for your sake. So, I'm a bad boy now.
We get it.
I'm just making sure. I needed to hear it from someone else. I went in, I got my jacket and stuff. I wanted to buy cigarettes. They wouldn't let me buy any because I look like a baby. So that pissed me the freak off. So I took all the Valentines as revenge for not letting me buy any cigarettes. That's my backstory anyway. I feel like I can be really open with you guys.
I'm gonna come out of the bed and I'm gonna be like, if you really think you can be open, then why don't you tell me about this? And I pick up the broken frame.
You saw that, huh?
Yeah, I'm kind of studying to be a detective or something.
Listen, that's my pops, and that was my cool guy voice, everyone. This is my real voice.
Hey, it sounds the same to me.
Oh.
Thanks.
Hey, I've never had friends before, and I'm starting to get it. I don't know.
So, my dad, as you know, is Santa, and he's just like gone all the time, and he's working, and like the one day he's like going on, like the one day he's not at the North Pole is like he's like working. Anyway, he's just always working and he never has time for me.
Yeah, I know how that feels. Does he have unrealistic expectations for you that makes you push yourself beyond your limitations all the time forever?
Yes, I didn't even want to be Cupid.
You didn't?
No!
What did you want to be?
I wanted to be a dentist.
You still could be a dentist.
I mean, a lot of people make career choices like, by the time I'm 32, I won't be able to play basketball anymore.
Oh, wizard, I can make you a dentist.
All right. Do you guys really believe I could be a dentist?
Yeah, man. Hey, maybe you could even enroll at Regellyville.
Oh, and be bad.
Yeah.
So the only thing is, like, if I leave, I can't just stop being Cupid. My dad's gonna be freaking pissed at me. And so, I don't know, would any of you want to be Cupid instead? Your dad would be Santa.
it transfers.
It transfers. It's like I would be a normal person.
Wow.
Was it too much too soon? I know we just
No,
met.
that makes sense to ask, but I'm just like,
I know I'm gonna put my I just want you guys to know I put my glasses on, not because I'm crying.
No.
You don't have to have someone replace you, just be yourself.
maybe we could like take turns or something.
Or we could do like a timeshare, but with a job. We could stage a musical. Yeah.
A musical for Santa that would...
And it would change his mind.
Yeah.
That's the perfect idea. Santa loves musicals. It's gonna move his heart so much. Okay, who's Cupid? That's a joke. I'm gonna be Cupid. I'm the only one with the range.
I'm a master of song and dance.
Yeah, and I'm a wizard.
Yeah, that
Yeah, sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Where is Santa?
Yeah, what's the deal with all those snake birds?
Yeah.
Oh, the snake birds, they're just some people I hire to get people to go away.
Oh, you might need new employees.
Yeah.
What the heck did you do with my snake boys?
No, they're fine.
Oh,
They're fine. They
Or
just,
what do they do to themselves?
There might
So they were hired?
and also,
Yeah,
They're actors?
sure.
Should we put them in the musical? Cool, I hope they'll forgive me for trying to drown them. What?
I guess I can take everyone. I guess I can take everyone to the North Pole, and we'll just work out the musical details on the way there.
Wait, before you do,
we gotta get those letters.
we need to get those
Wait.
letters
Oh
back.
no, we do this first, and then we do
But
the
can you show
letters.
us where they are? Just
No, I won't do that. Can we just go through this?
No,
musical?
yeah.
Friendship is based on trust.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
let us
trust us,
trust you.
Cupid.
Okay, fine. I'll show you the letters.
We won't take them.
Only show.
Okay. That's fine.
No, you have to read them.
I'm nervous.
All right, Cupid goes over to their mattress and pushes the heart-shaped mattress off, and you see
Because
underneath
they're the
there-
whole
so close, just like a thin veneer of wood was keeping you from these letters. Yeah, Cupid pushes it out, and you see all the letters are underneath his mattress. All of the Valentines are there.
I do grab one and I'm like, Elton John, he's gay.
I know, but I can still love him.
It's a waste of a crush. It's a waste of a crush. All right. As shown in the page.
Sometimes love is platonic.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So what happens next?
so I show them the letters, and if I have everybody's consent, I think we do go to the North Pole to put on a musical. Unless you
Could
just
we
wanna
direct?
pick
Can you direct
one.
it? Maybe just write it and send it to you.
Yeah.
We got
We can do like a sweet.
Yeah, the Valentine's dance is in just a couple of hours.
Maybe can I freeze time again?
Now, this is interesting. You would like to freeze time. Go to the North Pole.
No, freeze time and take the letters and
If
You guys
you
are my
choose to, yes, the answer is yes. Right now, you could freeze time, you could grab the letters, and the five of you could make a run for it. Do you do so?
Can we discuss?
Yeah, you freeze time. You have 30 seconds to figure it out.
Okay, you guys, I feel so bad for this baby, but it is about
You're
right.
It's just about our day ones, right?
Yeah,
day
one.
I did comment real hard with friendship is based on trust.
Yeah.
But you trust with us.
That's right.
If you put too many people, too many factors.
But maybe they need to go to a dance too. Maybe they're
No.
Wait,
not
guys, I have an
Team
idea.
five.
I have an idea. Okay, do you trust me?
Well,
What's your idea?
You did give us gold.
Okay,
Yes.
so I've just strung yarn onto this bow, and I have this puppy love arrow. What if I hit Cupid with the puppy love arrow?
Ooh.
And they fall in love with me, and
then
I'll
you-
ask them out to the dance, which makes me feel weird, but I would do that for y'all.
Wait, do you have a crush on Cupid?
No. Is that bad? I just saying maybe then they'll come to the dance with us, and then we won't like.
I don't want you to have to hang out with them if you don't want to.
What if I
When we can leave them.
What if I hit him over the head with my lute?
Yes! You
Your
hit 'em with
30
the-
seconds is coming to a quick end.
Alright, if that's what we all want.
You hit him in the
that's what we
head,
want.
I'll freeze time, and then we get the fuck out of here.
Well, if they knock out, we don't really need to freeze time.
I run very slow.
Play it on three. Play it on three. 1, 2, 3, plan!
Okay, so the plan is to unfreeze time, hit Cupid in the head, steal the letters, make a run for it.
Yes.
Okay, so you unfreeze time, everything begins to move in motion again. I'm not even gonna make you roll for it because it's just such a surprise. You just bring the loot down and you just knock Cupid out. Goodbye, Cupid. You knock Cupid out.
Honestly, daddy issues take so much more than us to solve.
Isn't that the truth? We can't always fix you. So you grab the letters off the bed and you make a run for it. If you run now, you might be able to make it back to the dance in time. If you're not doing anything else in Cupid's Castle Mountain, we'll say that you do that. You run back. So you run all the way back to Bad, and sitting there lounging on the porch swing is Ashley Tisdale, who stands up expectantly when you return.
You're the freaky freak spin.
Is that your voice?
No. Confused. You left me there on the side of the mountain.
Mission.
Yeah.
To do what you wanted us to do, okay? Because we're all in this
Together. Oh, you memorized the sorority song. That's cute. Where are the letters?
And we give them the letters.
You're giving the letters.
You guys. You guys. You guys. Oh my god.
We did it.
All of our little crushies are inside.
They are.
They are.
And you did that. You, and you, and you, and you, and you.
And one more, but they're gone.
Oh.
No.
There was never
When I said we, I meant my last name.
Classic. Okay. You are all officially Congratulations, you made it.
Wow, I can't wait to pay thousands of dollars for more friends.
Oh, we're gonna pay our tuition. You have all the gold now.
Oh yeah.
So you just pay your dues all up front.
Gimme money, thank you. Oh, my voice. Not been the same since I got knocked out from that side of the mountain.
At this point, Ashley Tisdale names you all honorary cupids of the Valentine's dance. You're all given little arrows and bows, and you're all able to ask out whoever your crushes are to the dance. I don't know.
Ask out Elton John. It's not gonna go well.
Trust me, it's not gonna go well.
What are each other's dates?
Yeah, I had been in different animals. I turned back to my self, my ASMR self.
Oh yeah.
And I go up to Weary, and I say, "Hey Weary, my age is ambiguous, and I understand that.
Yeah.
However, in angel years I'm young, in human years I'm like 40.
Oh, bless.
So.
Wow.
Yeah, which is.
You're an angel and
I'm an
kind of
angel.
a devil thing.
Yeah. I know.
Do we even stand a chance? We're from two different worlds.
Why?
I go up to Weary and I say, don't you fuck with her. I love her.
Like a daughter.
Yeah. Or a mom.
She's kind of like 40 in human years, and I'm like 20, so yeah. Hey, I mean, I'd love to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
You seem really cool.
We just go to the dance. It'll be chill. It'll be chill.
Yeah, it'd be super chill.
Yeah.
It'd be super chill.
Okay, drama already happening over there.
Ashley's already drunk. So you all go to the dance together. It's a beautiful, amazing time. Weary and Lindsay, you have the night of your lives with the letters safely returned. And that is the story of the 5 new pledges, now members, of the sorority BAD. Thank you.
With the raffle, pull out your tickets. I'm gonna pull a random toy from this jar.
Can I say something?
Yeah, what's up?
You have 15 seconds. We're not gonna wait for 5 minutes for you to see if yours is right. This is a mistake. I shan't repeat. So yeah, just be ready to read and figure it out.
That's pretty tough, Katie.
Yeah, I'm a tough DM. What can I say? All right.
Uh-oh.
Are we all ready? Died. I'm real sad. I didn't want any
Better be
problems.
my
Are you all ready?
ticket.
All right.
Here we go.
The winner. All right. If you have the number 0 3 5 1 9
No.
4.
Fuck.
Oh, you? Your prize. We have a couple last thank yous we want to make before we go,
So
right?
yeah, thank you so much, Matt Damon Improv.
Thank you, our amazing tech person, Morgan.
Thanks to GirlForward for just being there.
Of course, a huge thank you to Cards Against Humanity for letting us use your amazing space.
Yeah.